Hello and welcome to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Last time we explored this little island here. We fought a drake, we named the island, and we got a Xorib as our ship member. It's part of our crew now. Isn't that nice? We are still trying to get to Woedica. That's over there. There most of our quests will lead us, so let's make our way towards that slowly but surely. The Karatapu channel we found. Let's explore this here. Oathbinder's Sanctum. Before I go in there, that sounds kind of dangerous. Let's collect some water. Some battlegrounds here. You find a field strewn with ancient corpses. It must be site of a battle that happened long ago. There might yet be something salvageable among the fallen. Cinder bomb, okay. Scroll of thrust and tattered veils. Baby pearl. Okay, nice. Is there anything else here in the corner? Doesn't seem that way. Let's go back to this pyramid structure. After hours spent wandering through the desert, you stumble into a lush oasis nestled against the base of a massive pyramid. You search for an entrance and finally spy one at the very top of a long staircase. Okay. It's a tough climb, but that doesn't stop you. Drenched in sweat, you finally enter the welcome shade of the room at the top of the pyramid. Nice.
Aye.
Okay.
Yes?
A light's foot and an heavy bullet, I cap.
So what do we have here? This fractured relief portrays the broken crown symbol of Woedica.
Sometimes Aethys likes to keep the candles burning in his church when no one's around. But that ain't Aethys.
Oh, what do we have here? Blessed incense and the Azata shell, okay. Reminds me of Indiana Jones here. Just some good old pyramid.
Keep quiet.
Scavenging.
Yes?
Yes?
Aye. How may I help?
I shall.
You hear that? Whispers in the
enemy?
darkness. Whispers from the grave.
Oh no, it's a
Nice. They
spirit.
got a whole room where their skeletons can relax.
Okay, let's talk to the spirit. The translucent visage of an Orlan glows before you. At your approach, it shimmers. You are swallowed by a tide of bewilderment. As your mind strains toward the confused soul, the presence of other spirits begin to prick at the edge of your awareness. You sense their rage is directed not only at the bright soul, but at your intrusion. A rush of grisly images flash before you, sadistic murders, violent torture, and worse. A din of spiteful whispers assaults your mind as the depraved soul will relive their gruesome crimes. They take glee in the terror of their victims. The confusion of the bright soul lessens. Emboldened by your presence, it shines with a steady azure glow. The whispering souls retreat to the shadows. Your mind clears. You extend your perception to the bright soul and it reaches out to you in turn. The world slips away. You wake with a start, unable to breathe. Someone covers your mouth with their hand, their grip so tight you can taste the salt in their sweat. You're hauled from your bed by three dark figures. They drag you screaming down the stairs and toss you into the road. Spirit. You stumble to your feet, only to be painfully thrown back down. Taut ropes bite into your flesh of your wrist. Murderer! Accuses one. Betrayer! Shouts another. Your neighbors watch from their windows and mouth agape. None of them come to help. They turn away as you scream their names. You feel a jolt on the back of your head and darkness envelops you. When you come to, your knees ache against cold sandstone. You betrayed nothing, killed no one. Confusion and pain swell in each panicked plea. Hardened eyes stare back at you through slits in an expressionless mask. You find no reprieve in them. Words are spoken but lost within the rhythmic pounding in your head. This can't be happening. The masked figure demands justice. A sword swings and you feel the hot bite of steel against your neck. Oblivion rolls over you like a tide. Abruptly you find yourself back in the ruin. The confused spirit pleads to you without words, its shimmering glow almost childlike. You were executed for a crime you didn't commit. It wasn't your fault. Tell me where your murderers are. Images flash through mind. A narrow stone staircase, a large chamber, looming statue of Woedica. Close, the spirit says. Deeper.
If you've seen what you need to see, Watcher, I'd like to fulfill my duty and reap this soul. Will you allow it?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, speak with Shoti regarding her prophetic nightmares. Okay. With a rattling shake, the lantern's otherworldly light flares, and the soul is sucked inside. A hard shudder wrecks Shoti forward, and she moans, sweat beading on her brow. Jealous whispers return with renewed malice. The guilt of the damned bears down upon you, an unholy chill that sinks deep into your bones, your very marrow running cold as ice. Unnatural shadows dance in the darkness around you. Okay, that sounds like a fight.
Scallywag's hoe cap.
Onward!
Okay. Let's see. I think we will go into let's take the stack this time. Oh, that's not good.
I'm here.
Let's hammer down on this one. Crush the shadow. Okay, Seraphim is really down, but not in danger, I would say. Took care of those shadows.
I'm here. I shall.
Yeah, we have to talk to Shoti, but I would like to not necessarily do that
What can I do you for?
down here in a weird, creepy pyramid with ritual murders. Let's do that maybe when we get back to the ship. Solution, ingredient, Orlan's cradle.
You should see this.
Oh. Okay, nice. What is this? Oh, a garnet. Nice. Anything else we have here? Doesn't seem that way. Let's... Was that it? Does it lead somewhere else? But the spirit said somewhere down, right? Oh, there's a thingy. Aha. What do we have here? Oh, here it goes down. Okay. Let's go down. Another little adventure on a new island. So far, I enjoy the exploration. Not sure if it will get old along the way, but as of now, I really enjoy it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Okay.
How may I help?
Oh, we have cave beetles.
Indeed.
Ooh, what do we have here? Mail armor, kettle helm, sword, and a bloody note. Dangerous creatures have made this sacred place their home. If it is Woedica's will that they remain, it is not our place to disturb them. Further, remember that we are not here as looters. Anyone caught thieving will meet the strangler's justice. Let Kitwina's death be an example to you all. Inquisitor Leutwin. Okay. Sounds more like a holy mission of some sort. Okay, before I go in there where we already saw the cave beetle, let's explore the other path here a little bit. So this seems to be a temple devoted to Woedica, right? And there seems like there was some kind of ritual murders or sacrifices of some sort. Okay, let's slow.
Trouble up ahead.
Yeah. Let's go ahead, Ader. Oh boy, okay. We will need some magique here. Oh boy. We have also there's a big thing somewhere there. Let's do that again. And let's go into bear mode. Since we're in melee. Okay, good. That was pretty good. I liked it.
I'm here.
Carapace. Okay, there was a big thing there. Grub burrow. Or maybe their nest.
Dim in the lantern.
Indeed.
Okay, a flail, large shield, breastplate. Not sure if we can actually use that right now. He has a pretty cool shield, got it last time. So I doubt that this will be better. No. Battle axe, flail one-handed. That could be an option, right? But it's not better. Yeah, I think I will just. Also, I think I would much rather have him ranged the whole time. Let's give him a pistol. Okay. Okay. So I thought those were big enemies, but she just grub burrows, which is fine. There's a deserted cat. We will have to collect her. Scepter and a robe. Baby pearl. Okay. What sound was that? Okay. Want to get to the deserted cat? Want to save the cat? Okay.
I wonder what this is.
There's something hidden. Pry bar, flint and tinder, okay. Oh, here it goes downstairs. Won't go there yet. First I wanna get there. Oh, there's a room. Okay. The crush of time has significantly weakened this section of wall. You feel a slight breeze coming through the cracks between the stone. You suspect that the wall will come right down with a little bit of force. Yeah, let's use pry bar. You start to pull. You start to put leverage on the pry bar, and the wall begins to tremble. If you continue, there will be no way to get out of the way without collapsing the wall on itself. Oh. We'll stop using it then. Failure. Okay. Alice charges to the wall, but it doesn't budge. Grossing in pain. What? Why does he have such... Shouldn't he have more? Alice was injured. Great! Red shoulder. No. Can I go back? Nice. It collapses right on top of you. I was injured. Major injured. 50% of crits covered to hits. Whoa. That's terrible. We managed that in expert fashion here. But we got loot. Potion of the attuned self. Ah. Not bad. Aquamarine and silver fang. Okay. Well, guess that was worth it. That goes further down, which is probably our goal. But I do want to check out what's this side. There's a deserted cat. I don't want to leave the cat alone.
That order's too tall.
You feel a soft breeze blowing through the cracks of the stones above, okay? Caddy, kitty, caddy. Peter! We got Peter! No, no. Okay. Gosha +1 perception. But what about Peter? +5% damage from area of effect attacks. Ooh. And we have a black cat. We'll collect a whole zoo.
Yes, of course.
Oh, think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
Whoa. Okay, we need... Can we rest? Okay, no, we're too close. Doesn't surprise me, but I wanted to check anyway. What if I just take Alof and maybe line him up
Indeed.
for rolling Fireball? I feel like that would be good against these. And then at the same time, we will try to cast some blizzarding, although that's probably not a good combination. I'm not sure if that will have an effect, but let's take something else. We can do rolling flame as well. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of stealth. There, you will attack this guy.
Attack.
Oh, they keep rolling. Didn't know that. What? He's charmed? That's not good. Usually not a good sign. Okay, we need some good stuff here. Okay, I am in trouble. Probably also because... Let's go behind here and switch to a bear. Bears like eating mushrooms, right?
With relish.
And now, my friends... That's not good that he has nothing. What is that? He's an ally, okay. There. Let's get going. And we go back to normal.
Onward.
Hey, I want to go back to normal. Stay at range. And we will deliver some nice level 2 spells. Insect Swarm. And we also have an Arcane Assault for you.
Attack.
No rush, but if you...
We did it! We killed the mushroom. What was that? Oh! Adair's charmed. No!
I shall.
Run away from Adair. Don't kill him. Oh, he's not charmed anymore. Ugh.
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah?
That bastard charmed us.
What do you need?
How rude is
I'll
that?
see what I can find.
Almost killed a dare. Ooh, a fine battle axe and leather armor. Can someone use the battle axe? I mean, obviously Seraphim could use it, but I would like to keep it on range. But I could give him the axe as a secondary if he has to go into melee. What are his proficiencies? Battle axe, Barnabas. Okay. Okay. Maybe I can do like double battle axe if he's not. Is that possible? It is possible. Okay. So if he's not ranged, he
What do you need?
uses 2 battle axes. Okay. It was an interesting fight. We probably should rest here at this point. So Mariner's Porridge +2 Constitution, that's good. What does that do? Some rice. Pretty good. Rice wine. Nice dexterity. Seafood stew. Pretty good. Okay. Let's rest. Ooh, that was a pretty tough fight, actually. Especially with me not noticing that someone was charmed. Oops. I swear I'm a professional. But we have a new cat, and that is all that counts. I don't think we have to sneak here now. So let's go to the stairs and go further down.
Easy now.
I guess we still haven't found the killers of the spirit that we found in the one chamber. We are.
I'm here.
What can I do you for?
I? Oh?
By the way, I found out the reason for why I
I
have
shall.
the torch issues. But
Oh?
I will keep it that way for now. But I did find out what it was, for those interested. Maybe I should
Knight's foot and an heavy bullet, I cap.
sneak a little bit more. Okay, here we have another big chamber. Before I open this, let's look around first.
Trouble up ahead.
There's a black ooze, okay.
I shall deal with this one.
Okay. Oh! Not okay, not okay. At least they are not super strong. Not sure if we want to stand in this ooze. Here, please get out of there. Makes me uneasy. A corpse, an arquebus, sword, Rautani scale armor. Base armor rating 7. Sounds pretty good. Could be nice. Maybe I do want to check the room first. Let me check if I can do something in terms of armor. I feel like since they all have special armor, well, that would clearly be better for me, but also recover. Well, let's do that though. Get hit more often than I would like to, so. Let's go back to this chamber.
Real quiet now.
Open the doors and see what's inside.
That's
Trap.
unusual.
Please disarm that. That's not good. Hey!
I feel dreadful.
Didn't want to do that, but I guess I got
and
rid of the
quiet.
trap, at least. Seraphim, please. Yes! He did a thing.
That's unusual.
Come on. Failed.
Yeah?
Of course.
If we could rest for a bit, I'd be much obliged.
Hey, keep it down.
Do want to continue here though, so. I let the one with the most health trigger it.
Keep your weather eye
Maybe
open.
there was another way to do it, but okay. Gives us at least some experience.
Ooh, have yourself a look
Oh.
at that, mate.
Look at that.
I'll handle this.
Uh-huh. Look at that. That is a nice decorated room. Not creepy at all. Mother of pearl. Sweet.
Oh, I think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
Foes ahead.
Okay. Let's pause. And unleash some hell. Maybe, at least. Let's see. Not sure if that will help, but we can do that.
Take that.
Okay, that was fairly successful, at least for my standards. Okay, we'll get all three with that.
Glory be to God!
That thing exploded.
No one noticed that, right?
Okay. We did a thing. We survived, barely, but we survived.
Real quiet now.
Of course.
That's how I do these things. It's not pretty, but it works. Maggots, nice.
Not exactly my area.
Trap, stiletto, padded armor, dark gray cape, oil of allure. I could use that.
Expertise.
Guessing by the thick of the layer of dust on these stone slabs, they haven't been used recently. Okay, that seems like there's nothing else here. Guess we rest another time? We have the food right now, so might as well do that. What is the map saying? Caretaker's quarters. Oof. This is a big area. Didn't expect that. I thought it might be like little adventure to take. Ooh. Intervene or watch the scene play out.
By decree of the Queen that was and the will of the Steel Garrote, you will meet justice. Kneel, Oswald, and be tried for your crimes.
Wait! I can pay you. I can make you all rich. Just let me go.
That usually doesn't
Your
work.
bribes fall on deaf ears.
Never were fond of courts.
We seek only to
Always
exact
favoured my own
Woedica's
justice. Huh? What? But I didn't...
Let's say hello. As you enter the large chamber at the bottom of the pyramid, you notice a sizable group of well-armed people dressed in raiments of the Steel Garrote. In the center of the group kneels a man bound at the wrist. He looks around wildly. His eyes widen when they fall on you. Before the kneeling man towers an imposing woman, her face obscured by the severe lines of a Woedican mask.
You intrude on the deliberations of the court of Woedica, outsider. Choose your next actions carefully, lest the queen that was turn her gaze to you as well.
The man on the floor is an elderly elf, clad in dirty clothes, his face contorted in an expression of cornered animal.
Oh, thank the gods, please! Get me out of here, they're mad! They're all mad! They mean to put me on trial for oath-breaking of all things. They say I betrayed the Idiran Empire, but I haven't been back there in over 100 years.
Okay.
Be silent, or I will make you so.
We know from the spirit that we talked to that they were tried, although they didn't do anything. So.
State your purpose now, or die with him.
Do you condemn the innocent out of spite or mere incompetence? Oh, I'm here just for the show. Yeah. Is it mere incompetence? The Inquisitor bristles at your impertinent question. She grabs her sword hilt and begins to step forward, but stops herself, suddenly uncertain. Her followers share pointed looks with one another and say nothing to challenge or defend her.
Explain.
I am a watcher. I've conversed with the tortured souls that met your justice. Not all were guilty. Ooh, interesting.
Ah, the Watcher of Cadnua graces our presence. Your deeds are well known to this court.
Interesting. Maybe we can actually solve this with some diplomacy.
Those that attempt to lie to me find I am not easily fooled. Tell me, Watcher, how many of these souls do you claim were innocent?
Let's stay truthful. She stares at you intently for several moments, her eyes as unreadable as the mask that hides her features.
Even should you speak truthfully, you must see the wisdom of these proceedings. Imagine the greater good achieved by dispensing the reckoning this filth deserves. Would you prefer these monsters walk free at the expense of the truly innocent?
And who holds them accountable for serving the greater good? Who ensures they do not become the same as those they hunt? Theos also believed he was an authority unto himself, and he wielded that authority to the detriment of many, many people.
Good point. What about this man? A death sentence for oath breaking is extreme. I see only vigilant justice. Any mistakes in your judgment proves my point. I bow to the court's judgment. Carry on. What about him?
Oathbreakers are the bane of the McQuinn, my queen. A benign enough crime on the surface, but an oath broken plants the seed of far greater atrocities. Families are torn asunder with a broken vow. Cities fall to ruin upon promises abandoned. What war has not been birthed in treachery? Take this one.
She points at Oswald.
He forsook oaths to emperor and country both to fight amongst rebels in the War of Defiance. How many lives might have been spared without treason such as his? No, Watcher. Without one's word, one is nothing. Less than nothing. Would you give your life to defend one such as he?
A pile and a half of gold shit, Cap. An oath be only so binding as the worth of the person you swore it to.
I see only vigilant justice. Any mistake in your judgment proves my point.
You have no authority in the court of Woedica. Only the queen that was holds sway here.
I mean, to be fair, we at least talked to Woedica before.
I pray your soul learns from your mistakes on its next turn about the wheel.
Oh boy. Okay, we have multiple people there. That is not good. Okay. That's not good. Can't see anything there. Okay, let's charge with him and her. Move forward. I'd like to blind her if possible. I feel like that would be a good move. It could also be a good move. That as well. Let's see how it plays out first. Let's have a small moment. Okay. Now we know a little bit more. Also, let's give some wood skin to...
I'm afraid not.
Shodi.
Curses! This thing isn't doing the job.
Jesus, it is. There's so much happening. Can I blind her now, please? It would be very nice.
Death, take you!
Do a thing, please. I'm staggered. But I blinded them. That is good. Uh-oh. Oh. Shodi is down? Despite my wood armor? That's not good. Did she explode? Okay, that's not good. That is not good. Oh no. Let's use this one on the Inquisitor, please.
That's it.
Okay.
Onward.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Got her. Ooh, speak to Oswald. Shodi, are you okay? That was a rough one.
I'll take care.
Ooh. Cowl of the Piercing Gaze. Woedica's Wisdom. +1 Perception, +1 Religion, +1 Insight. That's pretty good. Fine Sword. Incense. Club. Blunderbuss. Pillar Armor. Dark Red Cape. Scepter. Okay.
Yes.
Let's have a look at the helmet. +1 Perception, Religion, and Insight. Now the big question always is, do we look cool with it? Well, we look kind of menacing. I'll take that. So you get this. Oh, you don't have a cape. Why do you not have a cape? Oh, I should give him this though. Oh no, I shouldn't.
Not a bad bit of tackle, Cap.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, she's healing. Let's loot a little bit. Skull of Stag's Horn. Okay, I won't read these long thing. Well, although let's go through it. It might be interesting. Dearest brother, or was it sister, may this letter find you in well spirits. Men of thuggish bearing stormed into my library the other day and demanded I help him find a book on the construction of an arquebus. I thought it proper service to Whale to steer this man toward an illuminated manuscript on the subject of whittling toy soldiers and other miniature props. Unamused by my solution, I shrugged and said, "What is an answer without a question?" He did not find my spiritual rhetoric helpful or amusing, and so he punched out 2 of my teeth. I trust your summer has been less tumultuous than mine. In more important news, my apprentice claims she saw the eyeless face in a dream the other night. I admit I was so mad with envy that at first I refused to believe her. Vial, forgive me for such a lapse of judgment. She described an Omoa of brilliant blue hues, with a featureless face surrounded by a swarm of eyes. No 2 eyes alike. She claims Vial ignored her questions, and she can't recall any specifics of what she said. In fact, my apprentice seems to have forgotten many things since before the visitation. She could not tell me where she grew up or what she liked to eat. At first I was so envious of her for having seen Vial with her own eyes, but it seems Vial's visit was to conceal, not to illuminate. I pray she endures this test of faith and can look back after Vial's visit. I feel a road without length is closer to the capturing riddle. Interesting.
Indeed.
Let's talk to Oswald. Hi.
I owe you a debt too large to repay, stranger.
I mean, you said you were rich. He wrings his hands and gives you a shaky smile.
How did you ever find me all the way out here? Did Inalis send you?
Well, I wasn't looking for you at all.
Whether by providence or chance, I thank the gods you found me when you did. Those steel-garrote zealots have been after me for decades. Good riddance.
So, about my reward.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed.
His attention is suddenly diverted by an apparently fascinating stain on the hem of his robe. Ah, you're broke, aren't you?
Yes. Unfortunate business mishap. You know how it is, I'm sure.
He titters nervously and twists the hem of his robe in his hands, unwilling to meet your eye. So I came all the way out here for nothing.
Well, not nothing. You did save my life after all.
I guess.
Perhaps I could make it up to you. You have a ship, yes? Of course you do. How else would you have gotten to this benighted island?
He shifts his weight from foot to foot, restless and unsettled.
Let me join your crew.
Well, first I have a few questions. Why did the Inquisitor have you on trial exactly?
After what you did for me, well, I suppose you have the right to hear the truth of things. The whole truth, rather.
Oswald clears his throat with theatrical flair.
You remember that the Deerwood was once a colony of Adir, yes? Well, I was one of the first colonists to set foot on that benighted continent.
Interesting.
When it became evident the Deerwood intended to revolt, I took their side in the War of Defiance against the country of my birth. I'm sure you'll be astounded to learn the powers that be in Adir didn't much like that. The Steel Garrot's been after me for my grave transgression ever since.
That was over 150 years ago. They've been hunting you all this time?
Those Steel Garrot hounds are relentless. But it should be a couple of years before they find me again, thanks to you, at least. I hope as much.
What could you offer as a member of my crew?
It's no secret I'm an old man. Now, I might not be able to hoist a mainsail any longer, but I've picked up a thing or two about navigation in my decades of traveling.
Okay. He bounces back on his heels, every word coming faster than the last.
And I don't care much for coin, I can tell you that. An extra ration of rum here and there, and I'll be perfectly contented.
Well, welcome aboard.
Thank you, my friend. I owe you a debt twice over.
Indeed, you do. Oh, he just runs off. Okay. So we have another crew member. I like that you can gain new crew members by doing little quests like this. Achievement unlocked. Full complement. Nice. Whatever that means. The statue of Woedica extends so far below you that you can't see its feet.
Real quiet.
Yeah, that was interesting. I really like this. I feel like in those games it is always important that if you have exploration, that you also get rewarded by that, and not only with, or at least for me, it's not only about cool loot to find, but I like having an interesting story behind these side quests and behind the exploration. And this was pretty cool. Like a very, I would say, traditional story in the sense. Crazy cult and an old pyramid doing crazy stuff, but I liked it. Okay, so we had to go through here anyway, so I had to trigger the traps. Maybe I could have shot at them from the distance. Not sure if that would have been an actual option. So before I leave, though, I do want to check out this side.
The better part of valor.
Then we will get back to the ship, and once we're there, I will have a chat with Shoti. Okay, we have a Xaur up there. Chitters at you angrily. Probably calls his friends. Oh yeah, lots of friends. That's not good.
I'm here.
Chillfolk. That sounds useful in this situation. Okay, we have them blinded. Now, Dare can move forward, same as Shoti. Oh! That is a lot of enemies. I didn't expect that. Oh, that is also not good. I'm dead! Ooh, I underestimated this.
That's right.
That was very good. This level 3 spell really packs a punch. Are there any more? There. Okay, Seraphim is still in... I sometimes forget to take them out of stealth. We'll be fine though. Ooh, damn. Didn't expect so many enemies when I did that. I saw a few Xarabs and thought, okay, let's throw the chill fog in there and...
How may I help?
Everything will be fine. Nope. Lots of enemies.
I'll take care of this.
Indeed. Nice and quiet.
Let's look around though, now that took care of everything.
I'm here. Yes?
Some food. Interesting. Interesting. Always something new to find. I like that. Oh, ordinary sword. But that doesn't seem ordinary. Plus 15% damage, accuracy, and penetration. Sounds pretty good, actually. Fine, medium, and fine mail armor. I wonder... Is that... Like, the thing here is obviously... They all have pretty good effects on their armor. So here, obviously, here the defense, the armor rating is higher, but the second chance effect is pretty good. That's pretty similar. Very similar, actually. Kind of the same, even. Seeing area of effect. Oh, I could upgrade these. Interesting. May do that along the way, but not now. Not now. Didn't do much of the crafting in the first Pillars of Eternity, so I will have to take my time to figure it out in this game, and when it makes sense to do it, what kind of armor makes sense to be upgraded, how to do it. Maybe you have some advice. Please don't, like it isn't really spoiling, but I do want to figure the things out on my own, but maybe you have some basic advice to get started with the crafting. So not asking for, oh, you need to upgrade this armor when you find it, and this one, definitely upgrade this one, and this one, no, of course not, that's a total waste, because later it will be completely useless. Don't want that, but maybe just some basic rules for crafting and Pillars of Eternity 2. That would be nice. So let me know down in the comments below.
Yes?
Happy to oblige.
Do the torch thing?
Yes? Yes, of course.
Where does that lead?
I'll handle this.
I would assume it leads us somewhere around to the beginning. Oh yeah, I think this is actually the... Yeah. The statue decorated in this small shrine has been dusted and polished to shine. Okay! I think we're done here with this little permit. Didn't expect it to take up so long, but I had fun doing it. That was a fun little side mission. Not doing the torch thing here. Just need to get out. Out and about. And I like games where you can get distracted. I don't mind that at all. So, now, let's go... Let's see our... how good is he? Novice Navigator. Helmsman and Navigator. Currently we have Chitupak as the deckhand. Deckhand... Cannoneer. That was Helmsman. Little Luca is our... Let's take Oswald. I mean, he's super old, so that helps with navigation, right? So let's go to ship deck and talk to Shoti. Since collecting the soul triggered something in her story quest, or character quest, or however you want to call it. There we have Oswald. Can we talk more with him? No. I would assume that Shoti is still down. There she is. Let's talk to her. Shoti sways on her feet, a soft, low moan easing from her throat. She rubs a thumb over worry-bitten lips. You feeling okay? Sweat trickles a line from her temple to drip from her chin. Her eyes are hazy, far off.
Watcher?
Slowly she swallows, throat working to bring her voice back or to keep her meal down.
It's nothing but awakened terror. Soon to pass.
Let's give her some comfort. She curls into the embrace, breathing a contempt sigh against your chest before she pulls back.
Watcher, don't.
Her voice breaks low and hoarse, and her eyes dart to the right before she continues.
You see those shambling corpses too?
At her hastily whispered words, the hair on the back of your neck stands on end. You glance around just to be safe, but there's nothing to be seen, nothing unusual anyway, and in the direction Shoti stares fixed. What do you see?
I see a body of stitched together parts and flayed flesh. It's got 3 heads and 4 stretched limbs. On each of its heads curves 3 white horns from above 3 blind eyes.
Okay.
The beast is big as a mountain, and shambling toward us beneath the sun turned black as slow.
Her eyes roll skyward, and she teeters on her heels as if she's riding the cusp of a seizure. The lantern rattles in her grip. She exhales a sigh.
I know it ain't really there. Lately, it's been getting worse. Some nights I wake sweaty and shaking. Other times, I'm already awake. I got my eyes wide open, staring down the darkness, watching one lantern after another flickering out. And every soul looks so ripe, darn near rotten with a need for reaping.
We can relight the lanterns of hail. Given enough time, all is not lost. What does that mean?
Dark days are coming for Kithkind. When the last light of hell burns out, the final harvest will be upon us. I think we might all die out.
A deep line crinkles between her brows.
But does Gon want me to stop it? Or to help?
We can relight the lantern of hell, given enough time. All is not
I
lost.
sure hope you're right, Watcher. 'Cause if you're wrong...
Nervously, she jiggles her lantern, eyes lost in its flames.
No, I know you're right. Gon's chosen me. So until I figure out what's needed of me, I'll do my darndest to help you on your path.
She lifts her gaze to your
We'll
face.
figure this out together.
Shoulders squared, she looks off into the distance. Is there anything else we can do to alleviate your
I'm
nightmares?
carrying more souls than I've ever shepherded before. So I don't know that it'll work this time, but used to be. When the dreams were riding me hard, I'd cleanse my soul before Gon. If we stop by the temple in Neketaka, I can perform the ritual. Please, I need the relief. It won't take more than a minute under Gon's statue, that's all.
Sure, we can do that. We can certainly do that. Let's go back to the world map. So another quest that leads us to Neketaka, and we'll get there soon. If I don't get too distracted. Let me see. We're getting closer. We're getting there. Okay, there are merchants, apparently. Dunwich. Not sure what that was, but this is the Fort Deadlight. That is the quest for Seraphim. But for that, I wanted to go to Neketaka and visit the black market. So I think we will end the episode here, and next time, with a good chance, we will finally get to Neketaka. But I really enjoyed this little side quest, or this little detour. I enjoyed it. Going through an old pyramid and tracking down a cult. It's always fun, and I enjoyed it. We got some good loot. It looks like we leveled up, so that we will take care of next time as well. And then probably we will progress the story. So I'm very excited about that. Hope you enjoyed the episode as well. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want more content, consider subscribing to the channel. I will be back with more Pillars of Eternity very soon. Until then, have a great time.